Hello, everybody. What's up? Welcome to Cat and Beats again. I'm on a 3-week roll. Make sure to subscribe so you can always see these awesome little videos. Now, we're going to be getting our nerd on. I made something, a little device called Space Maker. I've been using this for, I don't know, a year or two already. It's been on other channels as well, like Ableton Tips, I guess, and Sample something. But it's my little device. There I explain it as well. But now I'm going to explain it on this channel because it needs a little bit more explaining. So it's a simple device, and what it is like Track Spacer or like Relay from Ozone, I think it's called. Let me just check Relay, but with more control. All right, because I needed more control, so I thought I'll just do it myself if somebody else not doing it for me. You just do it your damn self, right? That's how my mama raised me. So you got the Space Maker over here. What it is, you have an envelope follower. So the envelope follower is going to listen to what's coming inside. So like the vocal will go blah, da, 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 and then the envelope follower will go da, 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 da. And you can say to the envelope follower, hey, go over to this EQ, and then you make this little EQ thing happen. And what then happens is that this will start ducking up and down with this gain knob, which is currently on the envelope follower there. It will start ducking according to the rise, fall, and delay, or attack, decay, sustain, release thing. And what you can then do is, for instance, put it in mid-side mode so that only the mid will start ducking. Okay, so you get me so far, right? But the coolest thing you can do is that this thing, you can drag it onto anything you like to create the space. So when the vocal starts singing, for instance, the blocking synthesizers will start going down in the specific frequency that you need it to be up front in the vocals. I know, it's confusing. Let me just show you what I mean. So I got this little part here of the song. It needed to be super wet and super reverby, which has a problem of that the vocals kind of just disappear. Okay, the guys want it like that. I don't fucking care. That's fine. So I got the Space Maker set up here. It's specifically in mid-side mode. I put up the scale amount so you can hear it a little bit more clear. But basically, what you should notice is that the vocals will kind of go to the front of the mix when this is on. And when it's off, when I turn it off, it kind of goes to the back of the mix a little bit. So it's a super sneaky device for when people want very wet vocals. But I also want everybody else to actually understand what the hell the singer's on about. So let's go listen to this little part.
'Cause when you're blaming me, I can't stay
Vocals are
calm.
playing.
I feel right when you feel wrong.
This is going to that.
Protection and I can't stay calm.
Okay, let's turn it on and off.
'Cause when you're blaming me, I can't stay
Listen to the
calm.
middle.
I feel right when you feel wrong. Protection and I can't stay calm.
I know that it's subtle. I know that it's probably difficult to listen to or to hear. But if you go check out the actual artist in the description below, and then specifically at 2 minute 40, an entire song by itself, you will hear the super wet vocals, but the vocals will constantly be in your face, kind of. And that's all because of this tiny little sneaky device. So let me show you how to set it up yourself, because you can download it below. Or maybe I'll make it only for Patreon. I don't know. Or maybe you're just going to have to find the videos where you can find it and give your email address to spammy companies. Did he just say that? Yes, he did. Okay. So check it out. You got Space Maker here. So you just drag and drop it. So you just, once you got it in your computer, just drag and drop it. And you drag and drop it, and then just poops open up like this. Now I set what you need to do in writing over here. The first thing you do is you drag and drop it onto the channel that needs to come forward. Okay? Generally speaking, it's going to be your lead or it's going to be your vocals. Now, also a little disclaimer here. You have an older computer, you will get a little bit of lag. So don't use it during your production. This is mixing. So it's at the end of the mix. Once you've taken your little notes, you're taking your little notes and you've written down, like, at 85, the vocals are masked a little bit. Then you just put in, all the way at the end of the mix, then you put in the space maker, and then it doesn't matter anymore if your production, if you're, because you're in the mixing stage, you're not going to be playing drums anymore. Okay, so that's that. So you place this in, and then you set the gain.
'Cause when you're
And how much gain do you set? So with this knob over here, how much gain do you set? Well, I suggest that you let this little ball hit about over there.
'Cause when you're blaming me, I can't.
So about there-ish. Yeah. So I'm just looking here at the little thing. The next thing you do is you need to set the frequency. Now, the frequency is going to depend on what's playing in the synthesizer itself and what the vocal is doing. So I personally suggest you do this via your ears, but you can also do this via looking. Really, really against looking at things, but you can just look at the synth.
'Cause when you're blaming me,
That's
I
going to be
can't
more over
stay
here,
calm.
right? So what you can do is set it to 777. Set this one to 777. And then drag it over to the synthesizer. And now
'Cause when you're blaming me, I can't stay calm.
it starts ducking specifically in the frequency that you need. Now, pro fucking tip. Do this in the mids. Your lead, generally speaking, is going to be mid. Your vocal, generally speaking, is going to be mid. So if you just do this in mid, the ducking effect is not going to sound too cheap. And it's going to be more subtle, and your sides will be left alone. This way, you create this crazy depth type of feeling in your mix as well. Like the girl comes forward, but the sides stay thing. It's like this nice little spicy sauce. And it's not just like a whole bucket of ketchup, you know? So do it in mid-side mode. And then once you're in here, you still, and you might think it's too much. So, you can put the Q up or down if you need a specific frequency. You might think it's too much.
'Cause when you're blaming me,
You
I
can just take
can't
the scale
stay calm. I
and turn
feel
it up or
right
down.
when you.
Don't look at the little ball anymore. And, listen to your mix and turn it up or down while that's happening. And then go like, now I can hear it. Make a little on off. Like, oh, can I hear, can I, can I, can I? And then eventually it just goes like, yeah, this is perfect. Done. Move on, do the next project. So that's the little space maker. And a quick little reminder, you can automate it. Music is art in motion. Don't just set it up for it's going to solve all my problems. Make sure you listen to your song. Make sure you write down where there's problems. Automate that thing on and off, because otherwise you're going to be biting your own tail the whole time, going in a vicious circle, and it's annoying. So it's a little problem fixer that you can now use. Easy peasy, lemon squares. Yeah, that's about it, man. So check it out in the description below. Check out the artist in the description below as well, so you can hear the super reverby vocals and the beautiful singer. Leave a comment. That would be nice. I'm here all by myself. Feel kind of lonely sometimes. Those comments really cheer my day up. So it would be nice. And go over to patreon.com, where there is like 450 something videos of just user-based mixing related questions. I also reverse engineer things there. You can download those presets. So anything that you want, you can just download it. There's all the project files I mixed over on YouTube. It's an absolute massive community of fellow like-minded dorks. I'll go over your mixes. It's a good time. It's a good time. Okay, take care. Peace out. Much love. And do that. All right, bye.